Deep in the jungles of Central America, something amazing once existed. Hidden beneath the thick canopy, remnants of a once thriving civilization lie in wait. A great civilization, the Maya, built incredible cities. These cities were architectural marvels, showcasing their advanced engineering skills. They were skilled mathematicians, astronomers, and artists. Their knowledge of the stars and time was unparalleled. Their pyramids still stand, a testament to their knowledge. But the Maya vanished, leaving behind more questions than answers. Their cities became silent, reclaimed by the jungle. Nature took over, hiding their once great achievements. What happened? This question has puzzled explorers and scientists for centuries. Theories abound, but the truth remains elusive. The Maya collapse is one of history's greatest mysteries. How could such an advanced society simply disappear? The Maya didn't disappear completely. Their legacy lives on in the millions of descendants who still inhabit Central America. Millions of their descendants still live in Central America today. They keep the traditions and culture of their ancestors alive, but their civilization, with its kings and cities, vanished long ago. The reasons for their decline are still debated. Understanding why the Maya collapsed can teach us about the fragility of civilizations, even ones as advanced as theirs. It offers lessons for our own future. It reminds us that even the most powerful societies are not immune to disaster. The story of the Maya is a cautionary tale for all of humanity. The Maya civilization thrived for over 2,000 years. They were masters of their environment, transforming dense rainforests into fertile farmland. The Maya built impressive cities filled with palaces, temples, and pyramids. These structures, built without modern tools, are a testament to their architectural genius. The Maya were not a single unified empire. They were organized into powerful city-states, each ruled by a king. These city-states traded with each other, sometimes peacefully and sometimes through warfare. They developed a complex system of writing, mathematics, and astronomy. The Maya even created a calendar more accurate than the one used in Europe at the time. Their achievements in art, science, and architecture were remarkable. The collapse of the Maya was a gradual process, not a single event. It was a slow unraveling of a once great civilization marked by a series of unfortunate events and decisions. Starting around the 8th century AD, many major Mayan cities were abandoned. These cities, once bustling with life and activity, became ghost towns almost overnight. Their populations dwindled, and the once thriving centers of culture and trade fell silent. The marketplaces that were once filled with traders and buyers became overgrown with vegetation. The jungle slowly but surely reclaimed its dominion over the magnificent stone structures. Trees and plants grew over the temples and palaces, hiding them from the world. Theories abound regarding the cause of this collapse. Scholars and archaeologists have long debated the reasons behind this mysterious decline. Some believe a catastrophic event, like a volcanic eruption or a devastating hurricane, brought about the Maya's demise. These natural disasters could have wreaked havoc on their cities and farmlands. However, the evidence suggests a more complex interplay of factors. It wasn't just one event, but a combination of many that led to their downfall. The Maya likely succumbed to a perfect storm of environmental problems, political instability, and overpopulation. Droughts would have made it difficult to grow food, while internal conflicts weakened their society. Their civilization, once a beacon of knowledge and prosperity, crumbled under the weight of its own success. The very factors that made them great also contributed to their eventual downfall. Section 4. Drought, a thirsty land. One leading theory points to a prolonged drought as a major contributor to the Mayan collapse. Studies of ancient lake sediments and tree rings reveal that the Yucatan Peninsula, the heartland of the Mayan civilization, suffered from severe droughts during the 8th and 9th centuries AD. These droughts would have had a devastating impact on Mayan agriculture, which relied heavily on rainfall. Crop failures would have led to famine, social unrest, and ultimately the collapse of the political and social order. The Maya had faced droughts before, but the severity and duration of the droughts during this period may have been unprecedented, pushing their civilization beyond its ability to adapt. Section 5. Warfare Seeds of Destruction. While environmental factors played a role, warfare also contributed to the Maya's decline. As populations grew and resources became scarcer, competition between Mayan city-states intensified. Evidence suggests that warfare became increasingly frequent and destructive during the late Classic period. Constant warfare would have drained resources, disrupted trade, and weakened the Mayan city-states. It would have made it difficult to maintain the complex infrastructure and agricultural systems upon which their civilization depended. The constant threat of attack would have also made it challenging to recover from other problems, such as droughts or famines. Section 6. Overpopulation and resources too many, too little. Another contributing factor to the Mayan collapse was likely overpopulation. The Maya were incredibly successful at agriculture, which led to population growth. However, this success may have ultimately sown the seeds of their downfall. As the population grew, it put a strain on the environment and resources. Deforestation, erosion, and soil depletion became increasingly problematic. The Maya may have struggled to produce enough food to feed their growing population. This strain on resources likely exacerbated the effects of droughts and contributed to social unrest and conflict. Section 7. Conclusion: a puzzle without an answer. The collapse of the Maya remains a complex and multifaceted puzzle, one that has intrigued historians and archaeologists for decades. While no single factor can fully explain their demise, it's likely that a combination of environmental challenges, political instability, and social upheaval played significant roles. Overpopulation and resource depletion may have further strained their society, contributing to their downfall. The Maya serve as a cautionary tale, reminding us that even the most advanced societies are vulnerable to collapse if they fail to adapt to changing circumstances. Their story highlights the importance of understanding and adapting to environmental change, managing resources sustainably, and fostering